So let's talk about JHT on tax. Tax on JHT. Why is this discussion started actually?
It started from a viral video of someone complaining that the JHT is tax. Because why? Because people think that the JHT is already part of the salary that's set aside. And the salary is already taxed, and then when they want to claim the JHT, it's taxed again. So they think it's double tax.
But I think we need to make sure if the salary tax is applied before or after the deduction of JHT contribution, before or after the deduction for JHT contribution. So if it's before payment of the contribution, then it's double tax. If it's not, if it's after the payment of contribution, it's not double tax. So we have to make sure that also. And also, the tax for JHT is there's a threshold, right? There's a threshold for the tax applied, and it's applied only for the amount above the threshold. For example, the minimum threshold is 50 million. So if your salary is 55 million, the taxable salary is only the 5 million, not the 55 million.
People are also still don't get why the JHT is taxed in the first place.
Yeah, I think what people are maybe not complaining or at least questioning is they think JHT as their savings. It's not their income. It's not their earnings. Why is it taxed? So I think that is the question from the people. But as I don't know, we can also see it as an earning because it's it's the money we receive, and also there's a component of interest in that earnings or money that we receive from JHT. That's what I think.
I don't know if this is true. I just had a quick search and share with you, right? The PTKP.
Yeah.
That is
Pendapatan Tidak Kena Pajak. Yeah.
that's basically the component of income that's exempted from tax payment,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
As you explain, and there are different formula, no, depending on your household's composition.
Yes.
If you have if you are individual taxpayers, the threshold is 5 juta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then if you have additional dependent, maybe istri, right? Then you have 4.5 juta additional, right?
Yeah.
Then if you have a children or dependent up to 3, then 4.5 juta again.
Per each.
Yeah. So in total, 72 max.
Yeah.
72 juta per year max, right?
Yeah.
If you are
Married with 3 children.
Yeah. So that's a max threshold for this
Yeah.
PTKP.
Yeah.
And then above this income, they'll be taxed if they have more than that from JHT, right?
Yeah.
And if the JHT is only the source of income.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right? If they may have a different source of income,
Yeah.
right? No, it's not only taxed to only JHT alone, no?
Yeah, but I think they will combine it in our annual tax report.
Yeah.
It will be combined.
Yeah.
From our salary and additional income. Here's the thing, from the experience, the JHT tax is applied directly when you withdraw already. So when you withdraw, already deducted by BPJS.
I didn't know.
So it's not in the report. It's not deducted when you report your income at the end of the year. So it's already directly deducted by BPJS when you withdraw. So the amount you receive is already deducted for the tax, if it's applied. Yeah.
Oh, because if the amount is already bigger than that
The
amount,
50 million
or this
for JHT is 50 million, right? Yeah.
JHT has a specific PKT.
Yeah. It's 50 million. It's 5%.
Is it only for JHT? JHT has a different threshold.
Yes. This is for the income. Yeah.
But JHT has different threshold.
Different.
I didn't know.
That's 50 million for JHT, right?
Which regulation is this?
I think it's BPJS.
No, BPJS cannot make
No,
decision on the tax.
from Ministry of Finance.
Finance?
Yeah, implemented by BPJS.
I don't know about this.
That's the thing. See, it's subject to final income tax balances up to 50 million or yeah.
So according to PPH, what is PPH?
Pajak penghasilan.
Okay, income tax. Yeah.
Yeah.
PPH Pasal 21.
Yeah.
Jaminan Hari Tua is subject to final income tax up to 50 million rupiah.
Are tax free.
If you have 60 million rupiah,
Yeah.
you'll be taxed only 10 million rupiah
Yes.
multiplied by 5%.
5%.
So that is 500,000 rupiah. And this amount is already deducted when they receive the benefit. I mean,
when they withdraw.
Yeah.
When
From
when they claim. Yeah. When they receive the claim.
from BPJS. Yeah.
There's also another thing about the partial withdrawal and progressive tax. There's a progressive tax on JHT. So if you have, for example, 120 million in your JHT account, first you withdraw 60, you will be taxed 5% out of the 10 million.
Mm-hmm.
But the second time you withdraw, there's a different tax applied.
Okay.
So there's an additional for the progressive tax.
But why is the threshold different from JHT and this one? Or is it should be the same threshold or?
No, because now it's I think the logic is they see this as now it's not just the JHT. So that's why it's applying the progressive income tax. But the threshold is different. It's 60 million because the progressive, not 50 million.
Yeah. So some people are arguing they want to have a waiver.
Yeah.
So in the case of the person who receive a JHT with full amount withdrawal at the 60 million rupiah, now they are paying 500,000 rupiah basically
Yes.
for tax.
Yeah, above
Right?
50 million.
Am I correct?
No, if it's 60.
If your JHT amount is 60,
Yeah. You withdraw all.
then your BPJS already deduct
500,000.
500,000.
Yes.
And then you will get 59.5
500. Yeah.
juta.
Yeah.
So this is the current situation.
Yes.
And then now the discussion is
They want.
we want 500,000 back.
Yes.
This is the current
Yes.
discussion, no?
Yeah. Yeah, and additionally is the progressive tax.
Mm.
So it's more beneficial for you to withdraw all your JHT benefit at one time. Yeah, 60 million.
Can you say it again using
So-
this example?
Sorry.
60 juta, your JHT is 60 juta. You first the BPJS deduct 500,000.
If that's all your JHT amount, you don't get any additional tax.
Okay.
But for example, if you have 130 million rupiah in your JHT account as a benefit, first you withdraw 60 million, you will tax 5 million out of the 10 million. So you will have to pay 500,000 tax. And then you withdraw the remaining 70 million later, you will get tax additionally 5 million because it's the progressive tax. It's 5% out of the 10 million, so additional. But if you withdraw all 130 one time, you only tax for 5 million, 5%.
So people have incentive to withdraw all in one time.
Yeah.
Progressive tax in a global sense
Yes.
is basically if you earn more, you will pay higher tax. This is progressive tax, not the installment tax.
No. Yeah. So there are two tax for JHT. First is the final, and then the progressive. If you withdraw 2 times, the second time you'll get additional tax.
And then the discussion now is what?
Some people that doesn't want to be taxed at all.
Yeah.
Some people
Because they think that
maybe
they're
some
happy.
some people also now questioning even worse. There's a progressive tax, so they feel like they're being taxed double.
The JHT savings that are still in the BPJS account hasn't been taxed.
No.
No, if you separate, partially withdraw, so they are not double taxed. They are taxed for the parts of the
Yeah.
amount they withdraw. They are taxed the 5%.
No. If you withdraw 130 million and you are taxed 5%, you'll get deducted
6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you withdraw
No.
60 juta first, and you
Yeah.
pay 5% tax on 60 juta, and then you still have 70 juta in your account, you haven't been taxed on that part.
No.
And then when you withdraw it, and you'll be taxed the progressive tax
Yeah.
according to the table.
Yeah.
So you haven't been taxed twice. No?
If you withdraw 130, but then there's a no for the BPJS regulation. If withdraw one time, it's 5% out of the remaining, right? Yeah, the balance above 50. So 130 subtracted by 50 is 80.
Yeah.
And then you get the 80 million tax, 5%. It's 4 million. It's even bigger. But the progressive tax, the progressive is the 60 million, not the 10 million, right? We have to look. So if it's 60 million, 5% is 3 million. So actually, even if we pay the progressive tax, it's even lower, the tax. Then we withdraw one time. They're not really understand the regulation, maybe. That's why they come. Because from our calculation, my calculation, if you withdraw 2 times, even though with the progressive tax, assumption is the total JHT benefit is 130 million. You pay less tax if you withdraw it 2 times.
Yeah.
Then you withdraw it one time. Because if you withdraw all one time, you have to pay 4 million rupiah for tax. 5% out of 80 million. But if you withdraw 2 times, you only have to pay 3.5 million. If my understanding about the regulation is correct, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't really understand what's discussion point. Probably the logic is very simple because this is retirement and savings.
Yeah.
Why do I have to pay tax?
Yeah.
Right? I think that's
They don't see it as income. They don't see it as earnings.
that's the logic here.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, in general, the principle is the same. If you earn and then that amount is bigger, you have to pay more tax
Yes.
in the relative term.
Yeah.
So the higher percentage will apply to the higher earnings.
Yeah.
Because that's the way the government generates revenue, right?
Yeah.
Take more money tax from the richer people and then redistribute the wealth to the poor and vulnerable or middle class using APBN, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm not a tax expert, but in my view, the tax system should be very simple so that people can understand. So the question is, why do we have a different tax system for JHT?
Yeah,
and the
I think that's
tax?
the issue.
That's one. But in a way, it's harmonized, no? In terms of the amount, you said the 50
million
rupiah for JHT will be
Yeah.
taxed at 5%.
Yeah.
So that is the minimum tax ratio for progressive tax. I think
No, it's 60 million.
Sorry?
60 million.
Yes, yes.
progressive, yeah.
Threshold is different, but the
Yeah.
minimum tax supply is 5%.
The same, yes.
So that means the philosophy behind is similar. I mean,
Yes.
in a way consistent,
Yeah.
but the threshold is different.
Different, yeah.
So different countries may have a different logic. You know, if it's old age income, it should be taxed. For example, in Indonesia, I understand that JKP and JKK are not the tax, but the JP and the JHT taxed.
Yeah.
There should be some logic, no? The Pesanggon also taxed.
So only JHT and JP is taxed.
JKM not taxed.
No.
So
JKN,
JKK,
yeah.
JKM, JKP are not taxed.
Yeah.
Benefit are not
No.
taxed. But the JHT, JP,
Tax.
Pesanggon, Dana pension,
Yeah.
and then THR also taxed,
THR, yeah.
in theory.
Yeah.
So
Because it's the 13 salary.
maternity benefits are taxed.
Yeah.
Sick leave benefit taxed. So I don't know about the logic behind this tax policy on social security benefits, but in a way, it's currently consistent. No? Long-term benefits are taxed.
Yeah.
JHT and
Yeah.
pension, but the short-term benefits are not taxed. That's how I see it. I don't know what is right or wrong, but that's how the current policies are formulated in my understanding. There is no right or wrong answer.
Then maybe the discussion we can also discuss what is the logic behind JHT or pension as an income rather than as a saving.
Yeah.
What are the logics behind those two arguments?
So the question should be why is the JHT different from personal savings in bank account, right?
Yeah, it can be seen as a saving.
Because when they withdraw
Yeah.
from bank account, they're not taxed.
Yeah, they're not.
But why JHT? I think that's a question. No?
Yeah, maybe.
People
yeah.
may question.
That's yeah.
But I think the logic behind is, where did you get the money from in your bank account? You're already taxed
Yeah.
for the transaction between your employers to your bank account,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think. Though probably it's a tax-free component,
Yeah.
right? I think. And then if you're super rich, you're already taxed for this transaction between company.
You mean administrative fee? Or if
Tax.
Oh, tax. Okay.
Tax, income tax.
Yeah, income tax. Okay.
Because if your monthly earnings is below 4.5 juta, right? You are not taxed
Below 5. Yeah.
because 60 juta is a tax exemption.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 5
Yeah.
million.
Yeah, below 5 million. Yes.
5 million per
month.
month are not taxed because 60 million rupiah per year
Annual, yeah.
is tax-free.
Yeah.
So, but if you earn more than that, you'll be taxed.
Yeah.
Even for the transaction between your company, for the regular salary payment to your bank account. Company would deduct, right?
Already.
Tax portion, right?
Yes.
That's my understanding.
Yes.
But the JHT contribution is directly deposited from the companies to BPJS account.
Yeah.
So individuals, members are not taxed yet.
Yeah.
Right? That's why the logic behind maybe.
When you receive the money, then you get taxed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's a logic, right? But of course, if I want to be taxed or not, I will answer I don't want to be taxed.
Yes.
The next question may be, who will be actually affected by this current tax policy on JHT? Who has more JHT savings than that threshold, 50 juta? Because I quickly did simulation in the BPJS website. If you work for 10 years without break and 3 million rupiah salary per month, your resulting JHT amount will be 26
Yeah.
juta, including a 5% interest rate, 26. So this person won't be taxed. And then if you contribute for 10 years without break, and your earnings is 5 million rupiah, which is quite good.
Yeah.
Without break, 10 years, 5 million rupiah, then you still get only 44 million rupiah, including interest rates of 5%.
Yeah.
If you contribute for 5 million, for 13 years,
Then you get
5 million rupiah, then you will get 62 million from JHT.
JHT.
I mean, you can do other simulation, but I feel like most people are not taxed. Probably people in Jakarta affected, potentially affected in the future.
Yeah.
But currently, I'm not sure how many
The
people
majority
are
of the workers,
paying. Because if you work at the minimum wage level, most likely no one has that kind of recourse, no?
Yeah. Only not the majority employee will be affected, right? Mostly.
That's how I see it.
Yeah. From our calculation, from our
BPJS calculation,
the
no?
simulation of
Simulation.
BPJS JHT simulation, more of the how can I say, in a better position, right? Workers. Yeah.
A stable job in a big company,
in
maybe?
big companies,
Affected.
because
BPU, no. Absolutely
no,
not.
absolutely not.
Only 2%
Yeah.
contribution every month.
Yeah.
They cannot reach
No, the 60 million
level,
or
I guess. Yeah.
maximum.
I think that's a discussion point in my view.
That's
you know? Like who are affected
yeah.
and what is the regulatory requirement? What is the threshold? What is the consistency between the tax policy on JHT and the different social security benefits, and then relationship between tax on JHT and the tax on income, other income.
Other income, yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah, and the progressive tax on income, right? From our calculation, if you want to go around this, you withdraw. You don't withdraw all your JHT at one time, because it's more you will if you withdraw at one time all your JHT, you will have to pay more tax than for example, the first withdrawal is below 50 million, and then after that you do the remaining, you pay less tax. Yeah, I mean, you're right. The majority of employees is not really affected with this regulation.
Current
Current
regulation.
regulation.
I think it's really important to see the data and then who has the data. BPJS has it.
And really understand the regulation, right?
Regulation.
Because there's a lot of details in the regulation.
And who are affected.
Yeah, and who really affected with this.
But I think it's a good opportunity for the people, public, to discuss not only about this issue, but this can be good entry point.
Yeah.
To discuss larger issues. Like, you may realize, oh, my JHT is too small.
Yeah.
I'm not even affected. I didn't notice it.
Yeah. That your JHT is too small.
So if people check JMO, and then they may notice, no?
They can see using the simulation.
And then
actually,
how much
they can check the balance of their JHT, right, in the JMO.
And who will be affected.
Yeah.
And
will be affected.
Majority of populations are working as self-employed, and most likely they are not affected by the current tax system. And for them, I think changing a tax policy will basically reduce the APBN potentially for them to receive, potentially, because the APBN is usually generated from richer people, and then redistributed to
Yeah, through
lower-
bansos, through government subsidy and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
even through jam sauce,
Yeah,
ABE jam
jam sauce,
sauce is coming from APBN,
Yes.
collected from
Yes.
this tax system. So if the rich people, better off people are paying the current tax system, there is no point for
Majority of the
majority of
employees.
self-employed
Yeah.
people to defend them
Yes.
because they are actually the recipients. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if everyone understands this
Yes.
logic,
Yeah.
because it doesn't make sense if they are fighting for the rich people to gain more. That's a general policy of the redistribution in any country.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then such function is given to the jam sauce and the
Yeah.
pan sauce.
Yeah.
And Indonesia has it.
Yeah.
Constitution has it.
Yes.
Jam sauce is a part of the rights
Gotong royong and
of the people, right? And so, in my view, this discussion can trigger the larger discussion. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be solved in a very simple solution. Looking
yeah.
good policy, but
Yeah.
that's how I see it. It's a bit dangerous, in my view, if the decision is made so quick
Yes.
without a serious consideration of different issues and dialogues, and
Yeah.
because tax exemption is generally good, sounds good policy,
Sounds good.
but
Yeah, if you look really closely, like what you just said, it doesn't really benefit the majority of the workers, of the people. It's the other way around.
yeah.
Could be potentially.
What do you think?
Yeah.
But I'm not even sure I'm right?
Yeah. We're not
But
sure we're right.
But this is one way
This is just
for
our-
the discussion,
yeah.
right? There's no right answer.
yes. Yeah.
But I'm a bit afraid this kind of larger discussion
It's needed. Yeah.
is a bit absent.
Yeah.
If
That's why
we
it's
only
really
look
needed.
at this
Yeah.
tax policy
Yeah.
individually.
Looking at the amount, right? That
We need to look at the minimum wage amount, average
Yes.
wage,
Yes.
who are affected by the current threshold.
who's receiving that kind of money, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I
You're right.
see it.